Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot. Hello, my wonderful Leos. How are you today? How's it going? I hope all is well. Oh, what a gorgeous day. Every day that we could open our eyes and breathe is a beautiful day. But you know our routine. Before we move forward, we got to inhale, exhale, and leave that negativity at the door. So get ready. And I feel some resistance. Please breathe. Please breathe. Inhale, exhale twice, and shake it off. And welcome everyone to the Garnet Queen Tarot space. Our positive energy will exuberate through your body. You're going to feel it. Inhale, exhale. Leos, inhale, exhale. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. This is our twin flame response. So let's find out what's been going on with our wonderful Libras. What's on your mind? Are you fighting the love? Let's hear what they got to say. Let's hear what you've been doing, Leo. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Speak to us on behalf of our wonderful Leos, spirits. Reveal to them answers to their questions. Help them to get into the positive realm, and for them to be a witness to all that's transpiring in their lives and understanding where this message is coming from. Let them see the signs that are before them. Let them get in tune with their own intuition so we can pull the Band-Aid off and hear the messages meant for us. Here we go, here we go. I needed to make a healthy boundary. I wasn't trying to hurt you. Okay. But that's what you did. That's what you did, Leo. You are not sure which direction you want to go right now. This person has become somewhat of a clutch, even if you don't admit it. You like having them around, but you're not sure that you're completely bonded to them. So you put up like a wall, a boundary, so they couldn't come and hurt you because you're not sure of how you want to move with them. So you kind of put them on the fence and you're on the fence because you don't know what you want to do. But you should share that with them. As you're thinking it, you should speak it to them. Listen, I needed to make a healthy boundary from me. I've been here before when I assumed something and it wasn't accurate. Before I move forward, I need to know how I feel with you, and how we can continue to grow together if it's meant to be for us. So questions are being answered. Yeah, you're telling them you didn't mean to hurt them, because I guess they might have been telling you before that you were hurting them because they didn't know where you were at. And because you're venturing out and working on yourself right now, Leos, it's not that you don't care. It's just, be honest, there's more important things going on for you right now, because either you got recently a promotion on the job. I'm trying to remember some of the things that were flowing with you. And you know that this person is anxious about you. You got a little bit of feelings for them, but you're not diving in 100% with a commitment because you're still feeling your way around. And they are acting hurt because of the fact that they may be pouring out their heart to you, and you're like, I'm not really sure. I'm like, I'm feeling you somewhat, but you got out of something not too long ago. You wanted to stand out brand new, and this person fizzles on you sometimes, but it's not like this passionate, secure love. It has a little hiccups in it, and they've opened already to let you know how they feel, but you're not really reciprocating as you should. There are moments when you feel good with this person and you know how important they are, but to say you are 100% committed and in love, it would be an extreme. It would be the extreme. And you're still feeling them out. You don't want to jump into stuff too fast. You are developing feelings somewhat, but it's not completely there for you yet. There are times when I feel stuck in this energy, then I pull myself out, but then find myself right back in your absence is heartbreaking. Mm. I said, right back in your absence is heartbreaking. Mm. You're not stuck. They're stuck. They pull, then I pull myself out, but then find myself right back in. Your absence is heartbreaking. They need you in their lives. Could be a little codependency there, but it's like they feel that they function better, Leo, with you in their life than they do without you in it. And even though they're trying to hold off and not hold on to you so tightly, because it's like they're putting 100% out there and you're putting like 80%. You care, you're doing things with them, you're having fun with them. Let's not even say 80, let's say 70. Because you just you want to make sure you make the right decision this time. You've made some mistakes in the past and we can't live in our past. So we have to release it, leave it at the door, and go into a new relationship. But the thing is, with this person, it's not like they're grasping and holding your heart in their hands. You've been there with somebody's holding your heart and you could literally have issues on your breathing because it's like, it's passionate. It's full of lust, love, what you need to have the excitement in a relationship. You're a lion. You want somebody that's a good supporter, that's there for you, but you also want somebody that spruces it up a little, because when you step, Leo, you step and you looking good. Let me tell you, you be looking good, Leo. You a lion. You run the jungle. You put your best foot forward. You want somebody that can compliment you. So this person, they're a good person. You like them. You feel a deep friendship with them. But as far as being, you like them around. And you're not trying to use people, but they fall in line somewhat where you feel that they compliment you, but it's not something that just tears at the heartstrings. You know your feelings, you know your sense, and you like having them around. But right now, it's like a deeper than friendship mode, even though it's not completely in the deep, deep love mode, but you do have that connection to them. They understand you somewhat. They don't always, at least, exhibit to you that they all in their feelings, even though at times you're so harsh that they think you don't care. You do care, but you're not like in deep connected love with them, but you have a connection with them. You know, you understand that? It's you're getting to know them. You know that you like them around. You know that they got your back. You know that they're supportive. They have some good qualities. But what happened is you want to feel that passion. And you can be passionate, but you're not passionately dreaming of this person, even though they're dreaming of you. So you find yourself a lot of times settling a lot when people don't check your boxes. Figure out what are the top 3 boxes and see if they at least check those. Get to take the time to know them better. I know you're elevating, Leo, and you're doing things because I believe you got a promotion recently or you're changed jobs, but you want somebody that fits into the life you're living. And because you're focused on you right now, you're not giving that 100%, kudos or high five type relationship. It's more of a friend vibe, but beyond just friendship, friends with benefits. And you're watching how this person moves. They make you feel relaxed at times because you're comfortable with them. You're comfortable with them. So therefore, you don't have that high anxiety because your heart is not as attached to them as it should, where it's beyond a friendship. But you do care about them. You do want to be with them. You're just trying to figure out in what way. You do like them being part of your life, but is it the connection because of a deep friendship, or is connection because of a deep partnership that can grow and develop into something much more? That's where you are a little strange, searching to see if there's anything which lets you know definitely that this is your person. They've been pouring their heart out to you, but you're still somewhat on the fence, but you don't want them out of your life. You hurt me, see? I probably hurt you. I'm not mad at you. Forgiveness and understanding are key. You see, they want to pull away from you and see what other options are there, but they feel like they're stuck. They can't get past you, even if they date outside, because there is no rules in regards to being connected in love to one another. And that's what they're needing from you. And they're pulling out all the stops to appease you. But you can't explain it. It's just, Leo, they got to throw you off your perch for you to dive into the relationship. They've got to give you that needed space so you can weigh your pros and cons about continuing in a relationship with them. You feel somewhat bad, but you're looking at it like this: I'm growing, and I don't want someone to hold me back because they're so connected to me they can't breathe. I can breathe. I'm connected to them. I like them in my life, but I'm not sure it's completely the right connection on a higher level, meaning that they truly are my twin flame. You don't know. They're becoming impatient with you and feeling hurt because you don't automatically feel the way that they do, but you don't want to make promises you have no intentions of keeping. Or if you do meet your twin flame, which you're thinking might be more passionate, you don't want to be stuck to somebody that's a good person that cares about you. Y'all have your little, little disagreements back and forth every now and then, but it's nothing to end the relationship unless there's no real love or feelings there. So you're weighing everything and you're thinking things through, and you're being more cautious, Leo, in how you move forward, because this person has to represent you. You're the king or queen of the jungle. So you want somebody that compliments you, and that's why you've been on the fence for a long period of time, because they do it for you, but they don't. You're feeling this. You usually don't feel anxiety, but it's like you don't want to make the wrong turn or mistake. You don't want to hurt somebody unnecessarily. And they're putting up the pressure on you, and the more they push, the further back you go. Because it's like, why you got to pressure me so much? I like you. Can you take that for now? Why does it have to be something so much more? Do you want to be exclusive with this person? How would you feel if this person was going out with somebody else and dating you? You are not fully committing to them, but you don't want them with anybody else. Does that seem fair? Because you're feeling things out and you're testing the waters and you're not giving them um, the response that they need to validate that this relationship could go longer than it has. So all you have to say, Leo, is if you're really feeling them, listen, let's continue to grow and know each other so that we can recognize that we need to date exclusively. But right now, I've been so caught up with work that I haven't really focused on the relationship as I should. So I apologize. Let's just take it slow and figure things out and make a decision. Let's give it maybe 90 more days and see if this is what we want. I want you to weigh your pros and cons as well, because I'm a lover. Leo the lover. I'm a lover. So when I finally give in 100%, I want to make sure it's with the right person. And that would kind of ease a little bit of the pressure, where they at least know what you want or what you're looking to get out of this relationship, so they can get a heads up as well. They don't want to go test other waters and then lose you. They don't want to hold on and you don't want to be with them. You have to give a little bit of more clarity to the relationship to help them figure out if they want to stay holding on because there might be a chance or if they're wasting their time. So you have to communicate that information. Seriously. You have to really seriously communicate that. What else is in there? This is deep soul connection. I feel it. I feel you. And that's how they feel. And people cannot get upset, or at least they shouldn't get upset, if you're not reciprocating that same feeling at this current time. And you also let them know it's not too long ago I was in a relationship before you, and I want to approach things a little bit differently than I've done in the past to save my heart, because I can so easily become attached to you. I want to make sure, because I'm looking for something long term. And if you're the person for me, we're going to let it develop and materialize. We're going to take it slow and look at each other and make sure that the support is there. Make sure that what we've been manifesting on develops to become even stronger. So let's give us a chance. And let's come back in 90 days and see how things are. And if the feelings develop before then, let's just move forward. But let's give us the opportunity to grow forward by giving me the space that I need and you taking the time out to figure out if I'm the one for you. This way, all the pressure is not on you and you holding up the development of a relationship that's your twin flame. If it's your sincere twin flame, it's going to happen no matter what. Maybe the space needed is going to give you that opportunity to recognize the fact that, hey, I see it now. This is my person. I'm feeling good. But you jump in and you know your heart isn't fully into it. You're going to break up the relationship and not give it a chance before it even gets to experience a chance. Because you're going to feel pressured, and then you're going to talk to yourself and say, I don't want to lose out on this opportunity. Stay positive. Stay positive. Love is a many splendid thing. And when you open your heart to somebody, you're going to know when that time is. And by the person being away from you a little bit, you're going to feel that. I think you traveled or you moved abroad or something, um, or moved to another state, but I think it was over waters. And this person showed up in your life again to help you to see how important they would be in your life. This person followed you because they love you. And it's breaking their heart that you all are not developing the connection for stability where you feel comfortable and confident that this relationship is going to go beyond tomorrow. They're in their feelings right now because you're not reciprocating the same feelings they are. But you're in your feelings in a sense too, because it's like, I know you're okay and all of that, but I don't just want to settle. I want to know that you're the one, you're it. So that's what you're saying to yourself. You're not saying to them. But because you're not being completely honest, you don't want to screw up the relationship, but you don't want to prolong it if it's not really what you want. So you're trying to decipher and figure things out. Do not feel bad for sorting out your feelings, making sure you leave the past in the past. People don't realize the time you're taking now, you might have dumped that last relationship rather than getting your heart broken because you thought or assumed something. So now you are looking at all the signs, you're absorbing all the information, you're going through the experience itself before you 100% commit. Even though you feel in the person, you want to know that that feeling is deep and it's real before you commit 100%. So you're stepping back and pausing, manifesting on what you want, checking the boxes to see if this person could cover anything that you're looking for. You know, before they test your amusement park again long term, you want to know how you feel again when you're with them. You are over the mark somewhat, but you want to be sure that you're not filling up an illusion in your head that's not real. And if they can't understand that, you're willing to take the chance and lose them, because if they can't wait for you and be patient with you, then they wasn't meant for you. And that's what you're back and forth with right now, Leos. You want to know for sure. There's no guarantee with anything in life, but you want to be closer to being sure than you were previously from the former relationship. So this person, in order for them to deal with you, they're going to have to accept your truth, because you're applying change in your life. You're doing things differently because you're on your growth journey. You're growing in every aspect of your life. You have that stability now. You have that money now. And you're wanting to know, does this person deserve to be in your life long term and build with you? What do they bring into the table? What do they do to your heart? Can you see yourself without them? If it's completely new, do you want to have a family and start with them? You're looking at every aspect through every lens and every perspective, because you don't want a repeat of what happened last time with someone else. So I tell you, don't always put the pressure of a new relationship on the criteria from a past relationship or things that you did not know. But as well as when you're moving forward in life, you want that growth mechanism. You want to know that it's like a fine oil piece of machinery where it's just flowing and flowing and going and flowing and going, and you're learning from one another, you're embracing one another, and you're exclusive to one another. A lot of signs you didn't pick up on before, you want to pick up on now. This person, let me tell you something, because of past hurts, this person has to basically do cartwheels to be with you. It's not their fault. They're your twin flame. They may be extremely sincere, but you have put that boundary wall up as well. Just as they're saying that they put up a wall, that's to protect their heart. You have a wall to protect yourself. And before the two walls mesh together and become one, you want to know that this person is definitely your choice. And right now, your decision in regards to that is indecisive. You don't know. You're going through the motions, you're getting to know the person. They need to slow down and be patient, because they'll push you away. So they better recognize whatever insecurities they may have, that in order to be with you as a lion, king or queen, they have to step back, breathe, and allow you to breathe, allow you to miss them, allow you to want them, allow you to get in tune with your feelings and say, they're patient, they're loving, they're supportive, that's my person. And the more they push, the farther away you go. They have to blend in with your new life, because you represent. You've allowed things to go in the past, which you're not going to do now. So now they got to work double hard to get you in their life on a permanent and exclusive base. That's how you playing it. That's how you rolling the dice. Either they accept it or they don't. But you're not going to fall in line with somebody because they feel that if they pump up the pressure, you're going to give in so they could control. No, you want to figure things out on your own, and you'll go from there. So don't feel the pressure. Don't allow it to make you scared or anxious, because what if I don't fall in line? I'm going to lose my person. No. You know what you want. You know what you want, Leos. Allow it to develop and take place. Don't be scared about it, because then that's not your truth. That's someone else's truth. You want to be in tune with who you are, and for people to recognize, I care about you, but don't pressure me to be with you. Let us develop it slowly so that we both know for sure. And that's how you're looking at it. Some days are easier than others, but I feel like you're still there somewhere. See? They're letting you know. Some days are easier than others. And you know what the thing is? They think to themselves, you know how many people are pawing for them? And for you to not appreciate or value them is like a slap in the face. And that's not what you're doing. You're valuing yourself first. You're listening to your intuition, and you're finding and figuring out who you are with this person. Do you feel like they dim your light? Do you feel like they don't respect your feelings? You're doing things differently. You're transforming and transitioning into the new person that you've become. And they have to get it. They have to get it. Some days are easier than others, but I feel like you're still there. You didn't say you was leaving. You just said You see how messages can be miscommunicated? You're not telling this person you don't care about them. You're not telling this person you don't want to be exclusive with them. You're telling them you want to develop the relationship further before you all decide how to move further along. And they're not hearing that. All they're looking at it is as being a rejection. You're not rejecting them. You're just making sure that they could handle a person like you and acknowledge the things that you like and want in a relationship. Can they complement that? Yes, there's some connections, but it's not 100%. So don't take it as, they don't need to take it as an offense. We can't tell people how to take things. But you already told them that you're not trying to hurt them. You're just trying to figure out who you are with them. And people don't hear. So either you have to sit down with them again and say, listen, this is what the deal is. I am not saying I do not want to be with you. I am not rejecting you. I'm just listening to my intuition, developing my feelings, and wanting to realize how important you really are in my life and what you bring to my life. How supportive and patient you could be. Are you somebody I could trust with my heart? I don't want a fly-by relationship. I want something where I'm committed and my person is committed. And I'm going to be honest, if you can't respect that, that means you're not hearing me. And if you're not hearing me, what are we doing? Because if we can't listen to each other and figure out how we can make it go further, then we're just wasting our time and trying to force something. I don't want to be forced. I want to acknowledge the value that you bring to this relationship, and I want to embrace it with my whole heart. Can you be patient enough and wait for me to recognize how important it is for us to get to know each other so we could hold on and grow tight in the rightful path? And break it down to them. Believe you me, sometimes, especially this person, they want to build that confidence, but they're afraid that you're going to break their heart because you're not communicating with them, Leo. You're not communicating effectively where they get what you're really trying to do. No matter how many ways you say it too, it's like they're only going to hear what they want to hear. And they just want the reassurance. It's true. They want the reassurance that this is something that could go further. But the thing is, you don't know yet. Some people need to see it in action, in motion, to know for sure. You don't want it to be one-sided. Some people say, grab people that like you more than you like them. But the thing is, you do an injustice to yourself because you know what you need. You know what you want. And if you compromise is good, but don't compromise on things that are really important to you because the relationship won't last. But if you see a positive path forward, then aim high and go for it. Aim high and go for it. Don't make people confuse you because of their insecurities. Come on. Come on. You end up hurting yourself in the long run and hurting somebody else. Because if things don't work out, what's the first thing you said? I didn't follow my intuition. I didn't listen to myself. I knew something wasn't completely right or on point. It was just something gnawing at me that I ignored. Don't ignore the feelings. You've done that before. You know how that goes. I'm grateful that you showed up in my life. I will never forget you or this or these lessons in love, no matter where we both end up. And that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Isn't that what I just said? What? I am grateful that you showed up in my life. No matter what, you know that this person cares. And no matter what, if you don't reciprocate 100% this tie, this bond, it's okay. But you want them to know that you matter to me. I'm full of gratitude. I'm grateful that you stepped into my life. And if this relationship is to develop for the divine purpose of our source telling us we are twin flames, of the angels leading us in that direction, I still want you to know how much I appreciate you. And that's nice. And that's respectful. Leo, that's what you need to do with this person. Some people need a little bit more words than others. And sometimes you just want that vibe, that connection to just flow without me always having to break it down for you. So don't upset yourself. Let them know how you feel. Let that communication be real and grow and go from there. Peace and love. Stay positive and don't suppress your feelings to appease anybody else because it won't last. Some things you could compromise on, but things that are big fillers in your life, let them know that they're filling your gas tank if they are. But if they're not and you riding on E, be honest and let them know. But that is your response. That is their response. Take care. Talk soon. Garnet Queen Tarot. Be honest with yourself. Listen to your heart and follow your intuition. Leo's in the house. Garnet Queen Tarot. Garnet Queen Tarot. Where we are vibing for answers in our life so we could be our best self and generate the love and relationship and bond and electricity that's going to keep us magnetized. Okay? A magnetic relationship is what you're seeking and what you're wanting. So we could connect in the jungle. Go ahead, Lions. Go ahead, Leos. Take care. Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. Where we are inspired to rise. Stay true to you and be your best self. Take care. Talk soon. Peace. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You matter.